Walker car 4.
Welcome back. Get ready for a journey full of surprises with incredible moments caught on camera, where every clip tells a real story worth discovering. Thousands of pounds of ice on the Bukhtarma River in Kazakhstan were blown up in a controlled operation by rescue crews, clearing the way for water to flow and reducing the risk of flooding. A terrifying lightning strike hit a transformer in Australia, causing a large explosion in the middle of a storm and leaving hundreds of homes without power. The incident looked like it could have had serious consequences, but amazingly, everyone was safe afterward. Severe drought in northern Colorado caused thousands of fish to die at Horseshoe Lake. They then drifted through a connecting canal into the shallow waters of nearby Boyd Lake on August 3, 2026. If this happened where you live, how do you think people would react? A wildfire ending doesn't mean the effects are over. What it leaves behind can continue to cause problems as water carries soil rocks and debris through parts of Arizona. On June 1st, a large explosion occurred at a fireworks factory on Triktalkadi near St. Paul's Bay, Malta. Police confirmed that 2 people working in nearby fields suffered minor injuries.
We've evacuated from you all the way back to us. We didn't get any answers, so we're outside.
A small contact between a drill bit and a gas line was enough to cause a large fireball in Matthews, North Carolina. It's a reminder of how important it is to locate underground utility lines before digging. A sedan running a red light for just 1 second led to a major collision in Sarasota, Florida on July 26th. "12 lightning strikes hit the same light pole. How amazing would you rate this sight on a scale of 1 to 10? On the night of May 28th, a massive mushroom-shaped cloud appeared over Cape Canaveral after a Blue Origin rocket suffered a problem during testing a rare moment caught on camera.
Whoa!
Whoa, something just happened.
Off the coast of Florida, an unexpected encounter between 2 marine species created a rare scene. A mother manatee and her calf became the focus of a curious pod of dolphins. A rare moment off Montauk, New York, a massive fin whale about 80 feet long suddenly surfaced from the ocean to feed just beneath a group of seabirds floating on the water. On June 18th, an explosion at an oil refinery in Moscow blew the roof off a storage tank. The initial cause was believed to be a drone attack, but this video raises another possibility, an air defense missile that went off course. Some moments are ones you'd never want to witness twice. Luck was on Greg Romer's side during this terrifying explosion. A massive shelf cloud turned pink and purple over Four Corners, Florida at sunset on August 5th, an impressive sight just before the storm arrived. Some thunderclaps stay with you forever. Have you ever experienced a thunderstorm you couldn't forget? A fireworks stand in Oklahoma suddenly caught fire, turning a dangerous incident into a bright display across the night sky on June 20th, 2026. In Flagstaff, Arizona, an area already damaged by wildfire was later hit by flooding. Rushing water carried burned debris and other material through the San Francisco Peaks area. An abandoned vehicle caught fire on Interstate 5 in Washington on August 6th, forcing 2 lanes to close. Streets in Mexico were covered in hail after a severe storm on August 3rd. Has the place where you live ever experienced extreme weather like this? £40,000 of explosives were detonated underwater. The force of the blast was equivalent to a magnitude 3.9 earthquake felt hundreds of miles away. A home in New York suddenly exploded because of a gas leak, creating a large fireball and bringing about 100 firefighters to the scene. A massive column of smoke covered the sky as more than 100 firefighters battled a blaze at an industrial site between East Hanningfield and Rettendon. It was one of the largest industrial fires Essex emergency crews had responded to recently. The incident is a reminder for every driver. If your vehicle breaks down on a highway, move out of the danger lane if possible, and always stay alert to traffic moving at high speed. This scene makes me wonder how long can the tent hold up against the force of nature. A large explosion shook Belgorod on June 8th as a massive column of smoke rose from an area believed to be near an ammunition depot. Every year on August 5th, in front of the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore in Rome, a legend dating back to the year 358 is reenacted, the story of an unexpected snowfall that marked the site where the church would be built. This was Angelica's first concert, and the moment she performed with Lindsey Stirling became a major source of inspiration, showing that talent doesn't always wait for age. At a beach in Oregon, a French bulldog ran along the sand with a ball perfectly balanced on its nose, a talent that might even belong in a circus.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's probably so scared.
If you were out shopping and suddenly saw a black bear walking right in front of you, would you pull out your phone to record it or get to a safe place right away? Ostriches are the largest birds in the world, but they can't fly. Instead, they have powerful legs.
Oh.
A tour of the Florida Everglades suddenly turned into an unforgettable experience. This moment isn't for the inexperienced. Everyone is afraid of alligators except this stork. It turns one into a free taxi at Gatorland. On August 1st in North Bimini, Bahamas, a seaplane carrying 10 people suddenly flipped over in the harbor just before takeoff. But fortunately, everyone on board was safe. Would you dare stand this close to a cliff like this, or is this distance already too dangerous? There was no warning and no time to prepare, just a few seconds of shaking that threw the entire store into chaos.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
A stumble and a moment the whole restaurant will remember. It's like a real-life scene from The Office. The clip shows a building near Engels 2 Air Base damaged after the attack. According to the Moscow Times, at least 2 people were injured and around 30 homes in the city of Engels were affected. A magnitude 5.5 earthquake, just a few seconds of shaking, sent the entire area into panic. It wasn't speed. The slippery snow caused the truck to lose control and end its journey in a way no one expected.
Where?
It's on the bridge. No, it's on the... Bro, it's splitting.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's like squeezing a sealed water bottle. When pressure builds inside and finds a way out, the water is forced out with tremendous pressure. A propane tank stored in a garage was enough to cause an explosion that forced firefighters to back away as they approached the fire. In Plainfield Township, Michigan, the blast caused flames to spread through the house in seconds. What could have become a disaster was avoided at the last moment, a reminder of the danger posed by large vehicle blind spots.
Probably about 40 miles from where the heaviest rain fell, 40 or 50 miles.
After just one heavy rainstorm, Utah's dry landscape turned into a massive river of mud, showing the sudden power of the Southwest's summer rainy season.
Dude, I've never seen that here. Babe, say hi. That's my wife. Go, babe. Now, go!
A tornado may have swept through Cape Coral, Florida, as strong winds sent debris flying while Hurricane Helene approached the area. Waking up in the middle of the night to a loud explosion and seeing electrical sparks right outside your home, have you ever experienced a frightening moment like this? Bali's roads aren't for beginners, and the rice fields aren't part of the route either. He stepped out of the cafe to get his vehicle, but got an unwanted greeting from another car instead.
I'm doing my usual jog, and I just happened to come across a mother of a whopper of an anthill.
A massive ant mound in Jackson, Tennessee, shows the remarkable building ability of ants. Thousands work together to create a dome-shaped structure from soil protecting the colony underneath.
Off right now until the next time. See ya.
A storm bringing heavy rain caused drifting ice to pile up along branches of Lake Erie, creating a rare sight in Pennsylvania. It's not just humans. Animals at Zoo Tampa in Florida also receive acupuncture to help reduce pain and support recovery. A tense encounter between humans and nature. A massive elephant measuring 10.8 feet repeatedly charged a safari vehicle, showing the true power of wildlife.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Today's lesson before closing the door, make sure it agrees, too. San Francisco resident Bobby Emery unexpectedly got a front row show from his apartment on Sansom Street, large explosions cars flipping and helicopters flying overhead, all part of filming for the fourth Matrix movie.
They did.
Lightning can strike even before a storm directly reaches your area. If you hear thunder, quickly move to a safe shelter. A bear in Tennessee didn't need an admission ticket. It opened a candy machine by itself and got a sweet snack.
What are you doing?
Behind this adorable moment is the story of a bear that's become familiar in the neighborhood, raising several generations of cubs and becoming a special visitor for local residents. The bear wanted a new view of the city, but its high-rise tour ended with police showing up to help. Which type are you in this situation? Keep sleeping or wake your friend up to play. One wrong move left the car stuck on the median while the elderly man walked away with another story to tell. A magnitude 7.3 earthquake shook Port Vila Vanuatu. At #1 Cafe, customers and staff rushed outside as soon as the ground began shaking violently. The earth is breathing molten lava erupts upward, creating one of nature's most powerful displays. The sky north of Sana'a was once covered by massive columns of smoke after a series of explosions at facilities the IDF identified as Houthi-related targets. One unusual second inside a machine shop can create serious danger. Safety should always come first. When a heavy truck loses power on a slope gravity, and the load behind it can cause the vehicle to roll backward quickly if the braking and control systems aren't secure enough. You're looking at a wave, but it isn't water. This is the moment a river in Norway turned into a massive sea of ice. This wasn't a festival or a planned show, it was the moment a large number of fireworks exploded after a crash on a British Columbia highway. The sky over Buenos Aires province lit up after a large explosion at the Spagazzini industrial area, creating a shockwave that shook the surrounding area. The score is 1-0 in favor of the bucket. Passing another vehicle on a curve is always dangerous because visibility is limited and there's less time to react to the unexpected. Drive safely. When river ice begins to break up, it can pile together into an ice jam, a blockage that puts heavy pressure on structures along the river. This moment in Buffalo, New York, is a clear example. A snowstorm in early April may sound hard to believe, but in Amarillo, Texas, it became a record-breaking event not seen in 130 years. Luck was on his side, but this old ladder is a warning for everyone. A train in Dorset suddenly lit up with electrical sparks beneath one of the cars, forcing passengers to quickly evacuate in alarm. Less than 2 weeks after storms caused major damage in Belgium, the city of Dinant was hit by severe flooding again, with dozens of cars swept through the streets. When the trailer came loose from the truck on a slope, gravity sent it rolling backward almost immediately. The clip shows the driver reacting extremely quickly. When an emergency mission needed help, a sheepdog got to work quickly, moving a herd of goats away from the landing zone for a rescue helicopter. The magnitude 7.8 earthquake was caused by a sudden release of energy in the Earth's crust, creating shaking strong enough to destroy many structures in Gaziantep, Turkey. When an explosion happens underwater, the energy travels through the water and creates pressure waves that can spread across the surface of a lake and even knock over a camera. It's an old video, but the message still matters. A few seconds of safety preparation can protect a lifetime. The vehicle didn't stop until it crashed head-on into a parked car, ending several chaotic seconds that forced multiple people on the road to narrowly avoid it. An atmospheric glow outlines Earth's horizon, while city lights and flashes of lightning create a striking view from the ISS. A double rainbow rarely appears this clearly over the Tasajara Hills in San Ramon. The constantly changing light and colors created an almost unreal scene. Security footage in Tiruvannamalai, India, captured the terrifying moment a mudslide and rocks came crashing down after heavy rain from Cyclone Fengal, leaving painful consequences for several families. The DC-10 is one of the world's largest aerial firefighting aircraft. It can carry up to 9,400 gallons of fire retardant in a single drop to create a fire control line. One careless moment involving methane caused a terrifying explosion, but the man was lucky to survive the fall from above. He came to the garage to get a tire changed, but the spare tire decided to say hello first. The force of the gas explosion was strong enough to shake the road. Fortunately, residents managed to get away from the danger in time. A blue flash from space appeared over the Caribbean sky, a moment that lasted only a few seconds but amazed many people. When the ground starts shaking, the danger doesn't just come from the tremors. Huge rocks can also come crashing down from above without warning. A rescue operation turned into a tense confrontation when a tiger suddenly attacked the rescue team in Bandhavgarh, India. When the weather says stay home today and proves its point with a fall, a tiny creature with lightning-fast reflexes. How would you rate this encounter on a scale of 1 to 10?
He's coming back for a second.
It's not a sea monster, just a piece of driftwood in Papamoa, New Zealand, covered in seaweed and countless tiny marine creatures.